So, ever since Black Clover Chapter 327, a loud minority, especially, as you all know, those on Twitter and occasionally those on Facebook, and especially those on Black Clover Discords, including my own, have voiced their opinion that Asta and Liebe are too strong for Black Clover. And in this video, we're going to vote their concerns, and I'm going to tell you why it's actually not really that surprising that halfway through the manga, Asta and Liebe have reached this power level. So with that being said, let's just jump straight into this video, because there's a lot of things to talk about. Alright, yo, jumping straight into it, I do want to just say, guys, we're doing a giveaway in this video. The last video achieved over 557 likes. Guys, let's get to 1,000 likes as we are doing a giveaway in this video. Anyway, with that being said, Chapter 327 also really showed us the true power of anti-magic, and as you can tell, it does exactly as it is advertised. At the end of the day, it is fundamentally anti-magic, which means, as the Witch Queen said, any magic in your presence is meaningless. So when Lucifero punches Asta, he is punching Asta. Although Lucifero is physically strong, so is Asta, but Lucifero's fists have no power. And when Asta is obviously in such an ample power mode, he's able to block Lucifero's fists with his face, because Asta is just a Chad. What can I say? And obviously the chapter ends with Asta smacking the shit out of Lucifero with one of the greatest kicks I have seen in all of manga. Asta kicked Lucifero better than any kick I've seen, honestly, in a very, very long time. So it's easy to understand why people, especially on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord, are vouching their concerns that Asta might just be a little too strong for everybody else. Now, as I mentioned in this video, I'm going to tell you a few reasons for other things that could easily catch up to Asta. Now, the first thing I want to mention is Mereoleona. Mereoleona in this fight has traversed human capabilities. She has reached, as Adramelech says, the human limit. She came too close to Mana. Now, obviously, Tabata loves hints, and this will 100% come back in the future, but it looks like the upper limits of humans is to be one with Mana itself. The second thing I want to focus on is the one we actually do know, and it does have history, and that's obviously Saint Spirit Dive. Directly from the Triad, we know Saint Stage Spirit Dive is the process of Spirit Dive, the upper limits of a spirit user magic, and that it is used to purify malice and destroy devils. 1,000 years ago, when the devils lost and got sealed in the underworld, Saint Stage Spirit Dive was used directly to interfere in that fight. Now, obviously, we don't know the history of what happened 1,000 years ago, and there's no guarantee that anti-magic existed over 1,000 years ago, or however long ago that flashback was, but we do know that Saint Stage Spirit Dive is used to directly destroy devils. It is used to attack those who do devil contracts, and that power, as we saw with Noelle, is very, very high. Now, obviously, in the future, Noelle is probably going to tell Fuegoleon and Yuno about this. Yuno did use Saint Spirit Dive against Zenon in the last minutes of the fight, but ever since then, Yuno has not been able to draw out Saint Stage Spirit Dive. So when he does learn Saint Stage Spirit Dive, since he's way closer to Belle than Noelle is to Undine, then Yuno and Belle are going to be very, very strong. And I'm hoping this is the same for Fuegoleon, who has arguably been one of the most disappointing characters this arc. He has literally done nothing. Now, not only that, I do also want to focus on an honorable mention. The 4th Zogratis. Tobata would not introduce somebody and just never show him again. There's a reason why his face is blurred. The 4th Zogratis is planned. Yuki Tobata does have a plan. At the end of the day, he's always had a plan when writing Black Clover manga. Not everything connects to the next thing Tobata has planned. That's why this seamless transition between the Elf arc into the Zagred arc into the Spade arc was so seamless because Tobata has this planned from the very beginning. So the 4th Zogratis obviously is going to be something in the near future, and he is going to have a plan, and I'm interested to see what he has planned. We know the 4th Zogratis is an absolutely amazing Devil Host user, and he's probably known about Asta since Dante's defeat. We don't know what the 4th Zogratis is currently up to. We don't think he is currently dead. He is probably leading this assault in the shadows, and we will most likely see him in the next 10 to 20 chapters. And guys, just once again, we are doing a giveaway in this video, so please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers this year. Anyway, the final things I want to talk about as something that could help people catch up to Asta is devil contracts. At the end of the day, the Spade Kingdom, the Clover Kingdom, all these 4 kingdoms have very close ties to devil, and especially the Clover Kingdom that has a history of people making contracts with devils and demons. Now, in other countries, for example, the Land of the Rising Sun, or in other places, maybe the Dwarven Kingdom, maybe even if there is an Elf Kingdom eventually, there might be more people who have made contracts with devils. Now, at the end of the day, Asta cancels out magic, but devil magic is a little blurred and what it can do, so I'm interested to see if there are more devil users out there in the real world. Now, a theory I've had I want to mention quickly is that the Clover Kingdom, Spade, Diamond, and Heart are actually technologically behind the other kingdoms. For example, if the Land of the Rising Sun or if the Dwarven Kingdom are all technologically advanced, Asta can't really do anything to physical objects. His power cancels out magic. So if the Dwarf Kingdom rolls up with an AK-47 and starts shooting at Asta, you bet goddamn bet Asta's gonna be in trouble. Or if the Land of the Rising Sun are all professional swordsmen, Asta again is going to be in trouble. At the end of the day, I want to end this video and say Tobata has a plan. Trust in that plan, and Tobata will deliver. I'm excited to see where Black Clover is headed in the next 30, 40, 50, or even 100 chapters. I'll see you in the next video. My name is, as always, peace!